all uh, is not entitled to the full faith and credit provisions. Yes. Now there's attachment number 3. Oh, the Washington Court Rules for Superior Court Civil Rule 18.5, Tribal Court Jurisdiction. Yes. This Indian Tribal Court exclusive jurisdiction where an action is brought in the Superior Court of any county of the state. Yes. And where the laws of the United States exclusive jurisdiction over the matter in controversy has been granted or reserved to an Indian tribal court or federally recognized Indian tribe, the Superior Court shall, upon motion of a party or upon its own motion, dismiss such action pursuant of Court Rules 12b1 unless transfer is required under federal law. Oh. Now, this transferring of jurisdiction, yes, I don't think you did that, folks. And I think that this tribal court jurisdiction, yes, you know we're having an election tomorrow, isn't that right? And you had to get reelected. Ouch! Now, as I had went through the reservations, they have what's known as constitutions, yes, and they have their own little election, isn't that right, Chief? Pooch! And I emailed the reservations informing them that my civil rights are being violated. And then in the last week or so, I realized that you violated the Washington State Foreign Protection Act. Oh. Now, the thought is that the Indian reservations are not obligating the state to enforce their own laws. Yes, that's right. And you would say, well, we don't have anything to do, but I think you do. Oh, I informed you of a crime. Now, why don't you give me all the candidates for office on every reservation, everywhere in the United States, all their constitutions, and all their sworn oaths of office? I just wanted to know all the elected oaths that did vote for themselves when they were running for election as a tribal government. Ouch! Now, you thought, no, we don't have to do it, but I'm thinking that you do because, now let's say I'm white, because I am. And I was living on Guam, and I'm not a Chamorro. Yes, I'm a Caucasian. Now, the enforcement of tribal Indian court orders, judgment, or decrees, yes. Yeah, because I put approved here. Now, this is really important. Civil Rights Act of 1968. Yes. Shall recognize, implement, and enforce the orders, judgment, and decrees of Indian tribal courts in matters in which either the exclusive or concurrent jurisdiction. Did we have exclusive jurisdiction from Guam when I was on probation? Has been granted or reserved to an Indian tribal court of a federally recognized tribe under the laws of the United States, unless the Superior Court finds that the tribal court that rendered the order, judgment, or decree lacked jurisdiction over a party or the subject matter. Now, I know Clallam County is saying that Guam Superior Court lacked the jurisdiction over myself, my family, and the allegation of domestic violence and child abuse. That's why you issued the fucking protection order. Denied due process as provided by the Indian Civil Rights Act of 1968. You know, when you issue a protection order without the actual jurisdiction, the exclusive jurisdiction of the actual arrest and Superior Court case record, the docket, yes, I'm kind of thinking that you are in violation. Now, for every Indian tribe that thought that I couldn't take the reservations, you know, when I was walking over here, seemed that some Alaskan tribes were concerned that I was going to take their annual income from being tribal members. Yes. I know in Alaska, a lot of these Indians are like, well, there's that oil money. Yes. And he's going to take it. I thought I should get some oil money today. So could you get me all the pipelines that go through any reservation and the actual income received from each reservation for every Indian that says that I live on the reservation, I'm an Indian, and I am owed the actual income from the reservation? I'd like to know. Because, you know, too often we think of casinos when a lot of Indians that are tribal members, yes, of the exclusive jurisdiction of the reservation, they each get like a annual check or something. I mean, I've heard of people moving up to Alaska just to get that big oil money check. I just wanted to know of all the